Media24 has told competition commissioners that Google has been and continues to profit unduly from South African media houses' content without compensation. The organization's leadership made oral submissions before the inquiry, citing a PwC and AIB report indicating the media's share of the digital advertising market declined, this from 8% in 2015 to just 3% in 2022, with Google and Meta dominating South Africa's digital advertising.
The threat to press freedom in our country is not from government. It's from one of the wealthiest and most dominant companies in the world, Google. But they're not just wealthy and dominant, they're also highly secretive. So secretive, in fact, that we recently, in preparation for today, launched a PIA application to compel them to disclose, amongst other things, their revenue in South Africa, their operating costs, intergroup charges, and their profit pre- and post-tax. They flatly refused.
Media24 says to remain sustainable, it has had to implement a paywall around much of its content. It told commissioners that even though more than 100,000 paying subscribers have signed up, News24 is still unprofitable.
News24 advertising revenue has shrunk considerably. You can see what happens to the blue bars. As a result, we've been forced to implement a paywall, the orange bit, with subscribers currently at over 100,000. However, the growth in subscriber revenue has not nearly been sufficient to offset decline in advertising revenue. If we look at the middle line, which is our costs, to survive, we've been forced to manage our costs as tightly as possible, with zero cost growth over the past 7 years in a roughly 9% annual inflationary environment.
The inquiry has also heard of the vulnerability of the media industry over the emergence and the impact of generated artificial intelligence.
It is a profound moment for us, and if the makers of these tools are allowed to go unchecked, it could absolutely have got catastrophic consequences for us as an industry, but also for society. If we lose revenue, that means job losses, means fewer publications that can hold people to account.
Day 2 of the public hearings also saw oral submissions by MoneyWeb, with the inquiry hearing of shrinking newsrooms and the proliferation of fake news, which has necessitated the doubling of efforts towards fact-checking processes. The Commission says although the public hearings are at their early stages, the information received so far has been helpful.
Been interesting is we talk about the financial dire straits of the media, but if a News24, Media24 being the largest, is in having problems, then it is a very serious.
Day 3 of the public hearings will see community media platforms giving their oral presentations. The Competition Commission confirming that Google will appear in person, this before the inquiry on the 12th of March, with Media24 hopeful that what they've called for in their PIA application will be revealed, this before the commissioners as the organization pushes for a balance in revenue distribution with local media content providers. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Pretoria.